Amateur radio emergency service net about to start. Please use CL of 94.8 to use repeater.
Good evening. Welcome to the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service 2-meter net. This net meets every Monday evening, 7 p.m. local time, here on the 146.790 W8FLH Repeater, which uses a negative offset of 600 kilohertz and a 94.8 hertz CTCSS tone. The repeater is also reachable by way of Echolink, W8FLH-R, as well as Allstar Node 483-560, Brandmeister DMR talk group 310-746. And if you've got a P25 radio on a hotspot, you can dial up 14679 and get in that way also. Sound like we've also, Dave KB8SCR has been good enough to turn on his link at Fort Recovery, so we're also accessible on 442.675 up there. Let's see, this is W8FLH net control for this session of the net. My name is Adam, and I'm located in Greenville. This is a directed net, meaning net control will direct operation of the net. If you have traffic for another station, please ask net control for permission to call that station. At this time, do we have any emergency, priority, or time-valued traffic? If so, call now. The purpose of this net is to handle traffic and share news and information about local amateur radio operations. You're not required to be a member of the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service, Treaty City Amateur Radio Association, or any other particular group to participate. All amateurs with 2-meter privileges and within range of the repeater or another online avenue are encouraged to check in, be available to receive information and news about local happenings. As we take check-ins, we'll break it up into a couple types of stations. So listen for your type of station to be called. We'll just basically, whether you're coming in over the internet, on Allstar, Echolink, DMR, and the such, we'll take those before we take regular 2-meter and RF traditional check-ins. When checking in, be sure to give your call sign both alphanumerically as well as phonetically. And let me know if you have any announcements, comments, or other traffic for the net. So at this time, we'll stand by for any check-ins on DMR, Echolink, Allstar, anything coming by way of the internet. If you'd like to check in, call now. Nothing heard there. Doesn't look like we have any Echolink stations, but the other links are on as well. Don't always see the connections for those. So, okay. Anybody coming in by way of a regular old RF on 2 meters or remote base, etc., would like to check into the Darke County Aries net? Call now. W8FLH net control.
KGTV, Kilowatt Golf 8, Delta Victor, Mobile. I do have traffic.
Kilo Bravo 8, Kilo November Charlie, KB8KNC, Cindy, Greenville, no traffic.
KD8QDQ, Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Delta Quebec, Mike, Greenville, no traffic.
KE8IEZ, Kilo Echo 8, India Echo Zulu, Josh and Gordon, no traffic.
Copy. KE8, KEF, Kilo Echo 8, Kilo Echo Foxtrot, David and Piqua, no traffic, no comment.
Please copy Kilo Delta 8, Kilo India Romeo, KD8 KIR, Jeff, located in Gordon, with announcements. Okay, we'll hold them there. Net recognizes KG8DV with some traffic, KB8KNC, KD8QDQ, KE8IEZ, KE8KEF, and KD8KIR with his announcements. We'll get back to those here just shortly. There were a couple of doubles, so further check-ins. If you've not been called, not been acknowledged, try it again. W8FLH net control.
KE8RLU, Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Lima Uniform, Ron, Pittsburgh, no traffic.
KE8TMZ, Kilo Echo 8, Tango Mike Zulu, Debbie, and Sonia. No traffic, no comment.
Kilo Bravo 8, Sierra Charlie Romeo Dave, Port Recovery, through the 442.675 link. Thanks for running the net there, Adam. Have no other traffic.
W8OUG, Whiskey 8, Oscar Uniform Golf, Tyler, Greenville, no traffic.
All right, we'll hold her there again. We got KE8RLU, KE8TMZ, KB8SCR. Need to get a hold of you here sometime. And W8OUG. Any other check-ins for the Darke County Aries net? Call W8FLH net control.
Kilo Delta 9 Bravo Golf Sierra KD9 BGS. Jason in Winchester, no traffic.
W8FLH.
Then we got KD9 BGS. Good evening, Jason. Good to hear you over there. Full quieting, sound really good. We'll hold it up there, and we'll pass it to KG8DV. Go ahead with your traffic.
Well, thank you, Adam. KGTV, November the 15th,
That's Saturday, 10 a.m. So if you want to upgrade or if you've been studying and want to get a license, we will be there to hopefully help oblige make that happen for you. Get your license before the holidays. KJDB, back to net.
Okay, your audio dropped on part of that, but November 15th, 10 a.m. at Spirit Medical Transport is the next exam session. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Now we've got it. Luckily, I remembered enough of the details. Okay, let's see, KD8KIR, our illustrious Aries emergency coordinator. Go ahead with your report.
Good evening, Adam. This is KD8KIR. A couple of things. Net control for next week will be John. I'll have it the week after that. We're still open for that last Monday of the month. So if anybody's interested, please let me know. And then moving on, November 22nd. November 22nd. Lighted Horse Parade. We've been asked to assist in that again this year. More details to follow. I'll get an email put out so that everybody has it. But the important thing is to get that put on your calendar for that evening. Starting about 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the afternoon. We need all hands on deck for this one. This takes a lot of manpower to pull this one off, so please get your calendars in order. I appreciate it. Thank you. KD8KIR, back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Jeff. We were wondering about that. They've switched some people around uptown there, and might have just been taking a little longer for the newer ones to get around to our part of it. But always a good time up there. So good parade and fun to watch, and just bring your HT along and help us keep an eye on things along the parade route there. So it's always appreciated. Let's drop the carrier once here real quick. This is W8FLH Net Control. And switch hats and give you the Treaty City Amateur Radio Association report. Our next meeting, hard to believe the October meeting's already done. Our next one will be November 6th. Always the first Thursday of the month, 7:30 p.m. at Spirit Medical Transport. Enjoy seeing everybody. Always looking forward to it. Anybody that is interested in radio and hasn't got started yet, I'm just curious to see what it's all about, welcome to join us and ask questions and jump in the discussions with us. Forgot to note earlier, too, our live stream is going out on Facebook and YouTube this evening. So you can find that under Treaty City Amateur Radio Association on either platform. And we do have a Discord server now, so be sure to share an invite if you're already on there, or reach out if you would like an invite. I'll see about making a long-term link that I can post on my site there, along with the information on the Darke County repeaters and things. You can find that at W8FLH.net. FM and digital amateur repeaters as well as GMRS. The information on those is all on there. So with that, we'll stand by once more for any late check-ins for the Darke County Aries Net. Anyone wishing to check in, call W8FLH Net Control.
Kilo Echo 8, Mike Hotel, Juliet, John from Evansville.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Lima Lima, KE8ZLL, Nicholas, Sydney, Ohio. No traffic, no comment.
This is K8MHJ, Kilo Echo 8, Mike Hotel with Juliet, John on the handheld in Evansville.
Well, it sounds like I better jump in here and acknowledge John, or he's going to think something's wrong. Anyhow, we acknowledge KE8MHJ from the Abbotsville Aeronautical Airfield. Your full quieting and sound great this evening there, John, both times. You got to harass you about something. And thanks for playing the part of the Fox there not too long ago. It was a lot of fun. And we'll acknowledge Nicholas, KE8ZLL from Sydney. Good to hear you. Any additional check-ins? Any other check-ins for the Darke County Aries Net? Call W8FLH Net Control.
Bob Winchester, no traffic.
We got Bob at Winchester, but didn't get a call sign.
Kilo 9 Tango Charlie.
K9 Tango Charlie. Got it that time. Thanks for checking in with us. Well, we'll open the gate up a little wider this time. Any additional check-ins, any other comments, questions, or anything at all for the good of the net? Call now.
W8FLH.
W8FLH, this is K8MSJ. I was trying to get a hold of you on DMR, my Anytone, but evidently it wasn't working. So I thought I got it switched to analog, and I didn't know if it came through the first time or not.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard you twice, so the trick with that, since I'm basically running the link and everything remotely from the repeater, so you have to wait until the signal from the repeater altogether drops out on the DMR, just like it was like you would on Echolink. So looks like you had a quick key up on there looking at the dashboard a little bit ago, but I copied you at some point anyway, so sounding good both times. So we'll give it one last call. Any other traffic or check-ins or anything at all for the Darke County Aries Net? Call W8FLH Net Control. Alrighty, well, we'll get ready and close her out here. I've got my computer screen all over the place and can't, there it is, looking for my clock. Hearing no further traffic, we'll close this session of the Darke County Amateur Radio Emergency Service Net. Thank everyone for checking in. Thank you also to the Treaty City Amateur Radio Association, Darke County EMA, Darke County Sheriff's Office, and all those involved with providing the 146.790 W8FLH repeater. Hope to hear you again next Monday at 7 p.m. for our next net. As always, the repeater is always available. Feel free to help blow the cobwebs out of it once in a while. The links are always on unless there's an issue. I try to keep up with that just in case we do run into something, but should always be available on Allstar 483560, W8FLH-R on Echolink. Brandmeister DMR talk group is 310746. And if you've got a P25 radio on Pi-Star or a WPSD device, that talk group is 14679. So if your hotspots are updated, those talk groups should be available and everything in there. You don't have to go through any extra steps. It's all listed online and in their databases. So with that, we'll close this session of the Darke County Aries Net at 7:20. The total of 14 check-ins, 15 including myself. That's a pretty good number. We don't always get that many. This time we'll return the frequency to normal amateur use. 7-3 all from W8FLH, and the net is clear.